Hi guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you yet another Monster Legends live streams where we talk about all the MLs and do the wars and talk about events and all that jazz live. Yeah. So as per usual, we wait 10 minutes. It is now just starting, so we wait 10 minutes. Gonna collect all of our gold. If you're wondering why I named it said stream, I have a bunch of gridirons. Like I have two gridirons, and I was like, what should I call my stream? I was like, hey, why not call it football since I have a bunch of gridirons, and then kind of make a joke since in I do believe it's either I don't know if it was Mexico or Spain, but they call I don't know again, I don't know exactly which country it was, but a country calls soccer football, and in America we call football and soccer soccer or like their equivalent of football, or like is soccer to us. Yeah. I thought it was funny. Yep, sup. That epic has a good design. It really does. I wish its moves were better. It has a really cool design. I wish its moves were better. I think they made it a one of the possible breedings due to the fact the Super Bowl was a thing recently. I'm trying to be very passive with my gem spending so I don't go broke. I gotta be really passive. I don't want to spend too much gems for this event. I'm getting really unlucky because I'm getting a lot of crux, like things that cost like 20 or 30. Yeah, this one, 30 gems. There's a bunch of icky pricings. So it's not very good for my wallet. I might be removing some runes off some monsters too. For my Igursus and my Beefio. I might be changing up some runes here. I'm still haven't decided yet, but I gotta decide by tonight on what I want to change up and how much gems I actually want to spend. I don't really want to spend all too much gems. I'm hoping to at least get one of the legendaries in this event. At least hoping to. I don't want to go all like crazy spending on it. It's not good for me. I didn't try to breed anything. Oh, did you now? You have like the combinations, right? Or you do have the combinations, you just don't want to do it. Igursus needs those high runes, yeah. Yeah, it does. I still haven't really fully decided what I wanted to do. Yeah, obviously Igursus, Igursus needs them. Because I keep saying them around though. Like every defense team has a 130 Igursus. So yeah, it'd probably be a healthy rune choice to have a 130 on defense as well, to answer those other 130s. So I can actually do Lovely Touch here. This is actually a good team comp. If you actually are running Chrysandri and you're running another stunner, an AoE stunner like Discopolis, what you can actually do is, especially if they're going right before all the enemy monsters like this, this for example. It's not like an actual enemy team, I know, like an actual player team, but if you did wind up getting like if you have two deniers and you have like a Chrysandri, you can remove the recently stunned and then use the stunner to stun them, such as Discopolis, for example, which I think is really neat. Though I think something with a little bit more speed like Tempest would do. Kiaku can wait. Yes, I do, but I'm saving gems. Oh, okay. I guess if people, I guess if you were gonna stock up on, if you're gonna buy a multiple, you don't really necessarily have to go get Kihaku if you're just gonna wind up spending gems to get them anyway. That's a good logic. Plus, it's like a chance thing too. It's not necessarily guaranteed. I think that just the chance to get it is really really neat. I'm glad they do breeding events. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Don't even need him. Don't even need him. Don't need a Kihaku. Don't need a Kihaku. Don't need a Kihaku. AoE stun. Blinding winds. There's a forecast of severe blinding winds in the northern, southern, eastern, western hemispheres. So everywhere, yeah. It's everywhere. I only want Undertaker and I don't have his combination. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think I like Undertaker's requirements because the Undertaker's takes two. I didn't like that either. And I don't think he had a substitute either. You have to have that combination. I thought that was a bummer. Yeah, I can't sub for Undertaker's route. I wish I had I wish I was I wouldn't mind. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having both Kihaku, Oikawa, and there's two others, Remiel and Cloud. Those would be really nice monsters to have. If I got like extremely lucky, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people use Ruby. It's really ridiculous how good she is. She's too good. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, I got my ult. Nice. Nice. Hashtag damage. Unboosted. I released the beast. But Kyaku is sincerely one of the strongest monsters in the game, if not the strongest, because he has three skills that do like two kinds of deny. Three out of his four moves will always do a deny skill, always. People will totally run that side. There's no way they won't. Three skills of just AOE denial. It's so dumb. It's too good. It's too good. It's ridiculous. It's really good. I could have won. I could not wait. And another thing I'm thinking too is, like, even if I get this monster, even if I do get a Kihaku or get a Cloud, they're 100. I hate running monsters that aren't ranked up. I guess you could. It is, in all honesty, breeding events is more so of or at least you try to get a copy of it or rank it up. And hopefully in the future they do more, so you can get a chance to get more and rank up the said monster that you get. It's all a chance though. A lot of the breeding events there's kind of a chance deal. It's really expensive too. And a lot of gems. A lot of gems to spend. Yeah, speaking of gems, this sore eye of a chest right here, the super lucky chest, this is dumb. I'm happy for the people that did get really, really lucky though. But that's the only value of getting really, really lucky. That's the only time you're getting your money's worth. Like a really, really money's worth if you actually do wind up getting the 1,200 gems. Most people I've seen do a chest opening of that just get 300. And they have to buy multiple. And they don't even get their value back. It's dumb. How far are you on the maze? I am on Living Forest. Almost to 1,000 coins. I'll hit 1,000 before tonight. And then I'll have 3 days to pick up the rest of that. Hopefully I do get enough on time. That's my main priority right now, is just to get that done. Personally, I really like this event because they're basically, if you started at the beginning of it and went all the way through, they're basically giving you legendary, like quite a few legendaries for free. You get Tempests, you get Living Forest, and you get Arknight. I don't think Frostbite's doable based on how I'm doing it. Watch, some people actually do get Frostbite, which good for them. But it's like, wow, man. It's probably possible if you do the 30%, possibly. But I don't think I did that. When YouTube doesn't get notify, yeah, even though you hit like the bell, right? I hate PvP now. I only see the same monsters. It's so boring. Yeah, the Nemesis monsters, yeah. Monsters like Kyaku and Volt take the fun out of battles. They really do. They absolutely do. It amazes me how they made a monster that's so dumb, and they'll never change him too. He'll always be stupid, because I don't think they'll ever change old monsters' movesets. That just doesn't seem to be a thing. And he's like a completed monster. He'll always be out there, and he'll always be dumb. He'll always be good. Only like in fact, there's only a handful of monsters that can even bypass the, all three of his AoEs. One of them being Hercule, because he has a chance to proc the extra turn skill. That is one of the very few monsters that can actually counter Kyaku. And that doesn't necessarily mean he'll knock him out in one hit. So that's also a thing. That's given if it build 2 damage. I think if you build 2 damage Hercule, that might be enough to squash a Kyaku in one hit. Maybe. That's a huge maybe. I'm not 100% sure though, but you do need to kill him in the first hit, or else you just lose. Or else you just lose. It's really hard to fight Kyaku, because a lot of his control is just dumb. If you're immune to possession, you're gonna get frozen. If you're immune to freeze, you're gonna get possessed, which isn't any as good as being frozen. I don't know really. Would I rather be frozen alive, or would I rather be possessed? Like they're both chainable. You see, he has chainable. Like, both of the denies he does is chainable. It's dumb. It's so dumb. There's no protection against it. It's so dumb. It's too good. What is it, 12 minutes in? Yeah, we do Team Wars now. Hackster is broken like Ruby, Kyaku, Frostbite, Samuel are OP monsters. Hackster can be dumb if for example, if you're fighting a Gursus, or just like if the last monster is a Gursus or Oros or anything slow, you're guaranteed to win. You are guaranteed. I say it. You are guaranteed to win an Oros fight or an Urgursus fight. If it's the only monster left on the enemy team, you're guaranteed to win it if you have Hackster. It's usually guaranteed. Usually. It's just how stupid it is. Because with Hackster, not only does he get more turns in against the Urgursus or Oros, he only has the possession skills. So, when Urgursus sets up his mirror, and he possesses Urgursus, those attacks go back on his team and not yours. It's just dumb. That's why I kind of think Mirror isn't all too good on defense. It's actually a really bad thing if you don't set up for it properly. It's something that really needs proper team comp. You can't just run it like a normal team, like, a denier damage dealer, and your Gursus, you need protection for that. Well, Gursus would be your damage, wouldn't it? But, that support has to be something that takes care of that need. It has to. Bowtie, for example. Bowtie takes care of that need. Joustar takes care of that need. Something that is immune to possession or removes that negative effects. It's really, really important. And I see so many people not protect against it. It's just too good. Hey, how's it going? That's why you bring someone who gives immune to possession. Exactly. Bam. Gabrielle knows it. Gabrielle listens. See, he knows, and I know you guys know too. You've seen it in War. I've done it in War. I've done the AoE possession when there's mirror up, and it works just like I'm telling you guys. That's how stupid it is. Oh man, I wish I could bring my. I honestly wish I could bring my. My whatchamacallit here. My Faraday, in case of the event, she goes for that damage boost on the whatchamacallit there. That's 2 10s and a 5. Now this one's actually a tough war because this one has a lot of goodies. These guys have a lot of goodies on their side. I also said I can't use Faraday, not Faraday, Hydrotilla because there's a lot of TDs here too. Uh, let's fight. Yeah, it's just a bunch of them. I wish I had like the charge banner on me. That'd be good for these situations. I think I'll just do the lower end fights. I think that's what I'll do. The guys are running full team speed. I'm not understanding why these guys are shoving full damage runes on their attackers. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea. I can just bring Lamuna. Lamuna and... What would he bring here? He was bringing Lamu. Yeah, it's not too good of a defense. Lamuna. Do I want to bring Silotus for this fight? I don't necessarily think I have to. I can't. I will anyway. Why not? I'll bring Silotus. That means I don't really necessarily need to bring my Lamuna for this round. I'll bring that. I'll bring... Oh, let's bring Bastet. I think that's a wonderful idea. And we'll bring... Oh, dude, should we just go for a full tank? Dude, should we do that? Let's do that. Alright, tank team, let's go. Oh my god, this is gonna be really funny shit right here. There's gonna be some shenanigans to boot. Oh, that's not good. That's extremely not good. I needed that not to happen. Oh, that's really not good. That is not good at all. Oh, that really sucks. That really sucks. That was the AoE random negative effect too. This is okay. Immediately bad idea. It's spontaneously bad. You got... Oh my god. It hurts. The random chance hurts. Oof. Now there's not much room for debate. That wasn't a good game. Oh my god. The clutch. Random. Maybe I should have brought it for that round. I should have brought Lamuna. That would have been the better choice, I guess. Dang. That was a good one. That was a good one. Random chance, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Next fight. Let's do that. Let's do next fight. I probably shouldn't bring Lamuna. If they're walking around with a shark, it's probably not 100% good idea to to bring a magic monster to that fight. Sharkon just murders magic monsters. It's probably not the best interest. I don't think any of this is the best interest. We'll try it. Draining Light. You know what I say to that positive effect? I say, hey, no good stuff today. Oh, that's the wrong skill. Oh yeah, that's right. That's on the other one. That's on the, you know what? That's on the remove positive, remove positive effects, darkness, weakness. That's the darkness, weakness skill. I don't run that. Run skill for that. So what we're gonna do here, I personally think in my best interest, I should probably kill Shork first. That's honestly my best interest right now. I don't think I can one-shot him though, which is the problem. Oh, but I can straight up kill everything else. Or like the majority of everything. I think that's the better idea. I'll go feast your eyes. Feast your eyes on this ultimate. Feast your eyes. Feast your peepers. Jeeper peepers. Stun that. Bam. Get stunned, son. Then we'll do precision and stamina regen. The tank team has failed. Sadly, it has. It failed. It failed like wildfire. It was a star. It burned bright, then just exploded like in an instant. Like it was there for 5 seconds, and then it's like, oh shit. I think if I would have went Lamuna, that probably would have ended better for me. Probably. Possibly. I think it would have ended better, personally. Because then I could have... I wouldn't have gotten... Then, like, since I didn't bring the Silos, I wouldn't have probably gotten possessed. So that probably would have been better for me. Like, I would have had a better chance of survival. I need to for sure kill the Shork. That's the only thing that bothers me. That thing needs to die. I need to get rid of that first. It's literally the only thing that can kill any of my monsters at this point. Literally the only one. Here we go. I want to run Alpha Clivius as a denier, but he could be a damage dealer. Which should I choose? Oh, that's a good question. A lot of people are running him as a denier, and I think that's alright. People are kind of running him kind of like... From what I've seen him like Eldino. I've seen builds like Eldino. Like, people are running damage and 2 speed, or running him as, with that, so he has deny potential. I've been saying that, and or just full speed. I'd personally run him team speed. I'd run him as a sub denier. Or like, maybe 2 speed, two team speeds and a strength, or the extra guy build. I'd run him as my secondary at something. Damage, deny, whatever have you. That's how I'd run it. But yeah, you can run. To be fair, you can run him main deny. I think you can do that. I think his speed was like 421, right? 3,421. So that's fair. That is in the realm of fairness. This guy. Oh, dude, Bella can hold a potion. Bella can hold potions. Why has this man not leveled up this? This is good. That's good. Why has he not leveled it up? That's really good. Alright, so I think for this fight, I'm going to bring this, and... Oh, let's bring... Grassimo? No, Grassimo won't combo well with this. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Alright. Show him what you got. Tell him to get the good. Bam. I don't remember her having a spammable skill, so I'm in a really good place at the moment. AoE stun. Slime bath challenge. It could do blind and damage reduction. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, let's just go with that. We'll do the blind and damage reduction. We can do the AoE negative healing. Or negate healing. So we can't stun Ulsis this turn, that's completely fine. I don't care too much about that. Worst thing you could do is healing arrows on Bella. That is honestly the worst thing that could happen here. That is the worst healing. The worst healing. The worst thing that could possibly happen. That's the only worst thing. It's literally the only thing that could backfire at me at this point. But I think I'm gonna kill it anyway because I did negate the healing. Yeah, I'm gonna just straight up kill it. As long as I don't miss this next attack, I think I just survive. Yeah. Good. I do just survive. He'll probably go for a healing arrow. I'd wager that. Yeah, I would do that. What's your least favorite monster, not including nature? No one like nature monsters. They're kind of trash. I love nature monsters. You get it? I love nature monsters. I love nature monsters. I love earth monsters. I think nature and earth monsters are some of my favorite ones in terms of just design and all that jazz. But what's my least favorite monster? It's Voltic. I hate Voltic, man. It's too good. It's just stupid. Like, it's just so cheap. It's so dumb. Like, all of his skills are dumb. It's like 4 skills of extra turn skills. That's dumb. Like who said that? Who decided that was a good like fair thing? It's so dumb. It's too good. It's too good. It's like it's so good. It is so good. You have to have the specific counter for them, or else you just lose the game. Like if you don't deny it's monster's so stupid. If you don't deny it, you just lose. You lose just because you got to turn in. That's so dumb. It is extremely dumb. So we actually have two more fights left, and all these guys are running around with like 130 monsters, and that's not healthy. There's some really disgusting stuff out here. I wish I would have saved Silotus for one of these Thetis fights. I might actually just wind up dying these next two fights. I have very, very little faith in me surviving an onslaught for what they do to me. So we'll do Oser. We'll use I suppose it depends on what they do to me. Maybe I can win. Maybe. That's a huge maybe. There has to be a lot of things going my way in order for that to happen. But that's a possibility. It's not out of the question. This fight's totally not in my favor. This fight's totally not in my favor right now. Oh, Oser's even going before me. Oh dear. Dazing Bats, that's not good. That's extremely not good. I didn't need that. That's not good at all. Maybe I should have ran well, she doesn't have any good runes at the moment. I was gonna say maybe I should have ran the whatchamacallit. Should I do replenishing? No, I'll just waste my turn of double damage. I can heal, I can actually heal Oser. I can heal him with my 50% heal. That's not too much of a problem. What is a problem, though, is that damage reduction. That's not necessarily good for me. Oh yeah, I gotta kill. I have to remove the positive effects off that Thetis, or else I just lose here. This is a really hard fight. Especially if the Ulsus goes for the heal. I am screwed if the Ulsus goes for the heal. I am so unbelievably screwed if he goes for the heal and heals the Thetis. I am in such a bad position if that's the case. I don't get the stamina drain. I don't get anything. She'll go for that, and I think that's game. I think that's game. Yeah. Yep. I think some people are dumb because they have huge level runes, but they do not unlock your rune slots. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? You have X runes, but you can't unlock a rune slot. Oh yeah, it's like I don't know. I did it. Oh, oh yeah. Oh wait. Why did I recover stamina there? Oh, yeah, I think I have. Yeah, the Energizer staff. That doesn't help me at all. That doesn't help me at all. Did she? Wait, did they actually? Oh god, they actually healed her. That's the game. That's a done. Crocodile Dundee. Done deal. I don't know. I think they're thinking about stuff like indecisive. You can only have so. Yeah, no, honestly, you'll have so many more monsters than you will with runes. It's a decisive decision. I think they're dumb because they have huge level runes, but they don't unlock the slots. It's weird. I don't know. Cool, welcome to the stream. I have like one more attack to do in terms of war. For the most part, you missed the majority of the war. I'm gonna do some PvP fights and dungeons, and yeah. And then we keep talking about stuff. Yep. That game was terrible. Straight up, that game was terrible. It just was. That game did not go well to me in the slightest. This one's in a battle. We'll do that battle and call it good. I think that's a good idea. So we'll do a few dungeon fights and then go to that good fight. Raging Storm. I don't need to do the stun this turn. I'll do it next turn. Do 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 do. Who is the best monster for you? Well, right now that I have at the moment, the best monster I have at the moment would be Hackster in terms of deniers. I think the best monster I have in general is Faraday. Just like in terms of universal use, Faraday is number one. Faraday is really good. Oh man, he makes Voltic fights so easy. Like Xyla fights so easy. It's really, really good. Whoever says Faraday's garbage is insane. Faraday is amazing. Ridiculously good. A must-have competitive monster, absolutely. Plus Ruby. I think in all honesty, if you have Faraday and Ruby, I think you're solid. Competitively. In terms of just PvP. What runes do I use for Tempest? I use 2 speeds and a strength. That's the build I run. You know, it's interesting. There are a bunch of attackers that can usually run 2 speeds and a strength rune. It's weird, but there's just a handful of them that do, and they run just fine. Tempest is just like one of those monsters. Simply because both of his base stats are good. Like, he has a really decent speed, 465, and a really good, they're both 465, I believe, 3,465. And so I just run him 2 speeds and a strength, and it's really, really good. I think out of all in terms of a balanced monster, I think Tempest is just one of those monsters that is just simply balanced. He's not too broken, not too garbage. His none of his moves, like they're all good. I'm saying he's really well balanced. I think in terms of balanced monsters, I think Tempest is in the world of fair play. Everything he does is fair. You don't get that nowadays. It's either the monster's either really, really good and unhealthily stupid, or it's just undertuned. It's really hard to balance monsters nowadays in this game, because there's just too many good ones that they don't take the time to nerf. And they don't take the time to buff the things that need buffing. But I'd say in terms of fairness, I think this monster is pretty fair. A lot of people would probably say he's garbage because he doesn't have a defensive immunity. That's also not necessarily true. Like, he's really good. Well, he's a well-rounded monster. All of his moves are good. All of his stats are good. Just because a monster isn't immune to an immunity doesn't mean they're good. That means you're saying pretty much like Barbatos isn't good. But Barbatos is good. Barbatos does an absurd amount of damage. I think it's just that, taste of having something immune to a deny, because those things are more than likely not to get to, they'd be able to have their turns in situations. But I think Tempest is good. I think he's alright. I'm glad that everyone's getting one. Basically, if you do this event, you basically get him for free. And I think that's wonderful. I think Tempest is a really balanced monster. Hi, Dib. I'm going for Tempest and Frostbite this waste. Already got Tempest and got 1,000 coins saved up for Frostbite. Cool. I think wasn't his price around 3,000 range? I don't remember. Frostbite. priced too much. I'm not really going for him. I'm going for Living Forest instead. I honestly use him more-ish. I like his healing capabilities. I didn't really get to showcase what Living Forest does in that fight because they got kind of possessed and kind of died right away. I think Living Forest is an alright support. He's pretty good. One turn cooldown AoE heal that removes all negative effects and heals by 30%. That's not bad. AoE poison that removes good effects, also really good. Damage reduction too on an AoE scaling. 2-turn cooldown on that. Single target double life taunt. That's really good. Yeah. I know him. I know Armor Gaming now. One day I asked if I could join his team, and he's like, "Yeah, sure. We'd love to have you." And I was like, "Cool." And then joined. Oh, there's a discount right now. Yes. Is it a good one though? Should I wait or should I move? Should I move or should I wait? I'll wait for your guys' reaction, and then I'll make my decision on that. The closest we got it to a Living Forest demo was a fight against Shork. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's a good example. Yeah. That's a good example. That's a really good example. He's got some good longevity. Cool. I'm glad you got Cloud. I got a. If you guys were confused at the thumbnail, this is why. I got two. I got two of them. I probably have more too. I bet either these two could easily be another Gridiron. I swear, if these two are both Gridiron, I swear, I swear, it's not exactly the animal I need. I kind of wanted a cat or a dragon. You know what I'm saying? I didn't plan on a football dog. Nope, I did not plan for that. But it seems like I'm getting a lot of those. I would take Samuel over Faraday, but that's just me. Samuel's also a good one. Move there'd be no more discounts with more than 10%, I think. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just move right now. I don't think it matters too much anyway, even if there is a 30% on the last day. I think I'll be able to make enough coins to get what I'm after. I think that's doable. I hope that's doable. I hope that's doable. I really want to get that before the event ends. I'd like to rank up my Living Forest. I use him. I think he's good. He's in the realm of usable. I wish I could pick up that gold chest. that gold chest though. I think this is kind of yeah, okay, 1 second. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah, I don't wanna say it. It's not relevant. So in the next I think it's like 4 days, right? This is the 4th day, by the way. In the next 4 days, I have to accumulate almost 3,000 coins. And I think that's doable. If they do a coin dungeon, is easily doable. Easily doable. I can't wait to get this. I like ranking up things that I use because it makes them more useful to me. Things that aren't ranked up aren't necessarily good for me, or just anyone in that matter. When you're fighting things that are like rank 3, there's really no point to use them. I mean, like when you're fighting things over rank 3, if it's not ranked, it's not usually worth using, regardless of what the monster is. There are a few exceptions, but for the most part, for the majority of the monster community, you kind of want to just use something that's ranked up. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, I got a cryotan cell now that I'm as because I'm walking around with rank 2. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I thought it was funny. So my Zyofex, I actually didn't get all 3 rune slots unlocked. I had to unlock 2 of them, I believe. And then I have this one with all of his slots filled. I won't put runes on him I won't put runes on any of these monsters till I level them up. but I am planning on leveling them up. I'm just broke on food at the moment. Even though I have a bunch of gold, yes, I have a bunch of gold. I'm waiting for a 72-hour event challenge because I would like to invest in that. I'd like to actually get both legendaries in that event for once, which would be really good and useful to me. I might use, if I make 500 million, if I make like 2.5 billion, I'll use like just like 500, million of it to get some food. Or like just to get some food resource and then level up my monsters. I think that's a good idea. Wait, is there an Arknight egg in the Living Forest path? Yep, 100%, absolutely. They're basically you can get up to, well, if you get all like Frostbite, if you get Frostbite in this event, they're basically you can basically get 4. Like, if you can actually pick up Frostbite too. I hear some people are able to pick up Frostbite. I don't see that being a thing though, I just don't. Unless you spend some money on the coin packs. But you can get pretty much 3. I think 3 is doable. You can pretty much get Tempest, Living Forest, and Arknight. While Arknight's not necessarily good, you can maybe save it for a rank up or use it for the breeding events. You need all the commons. As far as I'm concerned, all the commons are in breeding events always. And I'm starting to work on that. Because I missed out on Oikawa because of it, so that's kind of my motivator to get everything else, like get all the basics done. Get all the basic breeding, so I'm prepared for the future of those events. I sensed something interesting. Oh, is it the time? Probably is. I don't know. Alright, so I'll look at it after the stream. Let's do this fight. Oh, I was gonna say, let's do this fight. This fight will be doable. Everybody already killed this man. Alright, this fight? Question mark? Alright, so basically, I need to have it where I don't get possessed again. And I take care of the Shork immediately. That's how that game has to end. So the likeliness of me living are very, very low. I have such a low chance of living through this. Just like a ridiculous low chance. And if I actually win this, wow. Wowza. Amazing. Elite Seed Troops. Oh goody, so now she won't miss. Yay. Is she gonna go Glava? Yeah, she did. Glava do. Stamina, Leak, Stun. Oh, that Shork's gonna go before any of my monsters. That's not good. So it's either I stun and get stamina drained, or risk it, or just get stabbed to death. Alright, I'm gonna have to risk it. There we go. Stun it. Oh man, this isn't good. This is the opposite of good. This is not good. Oh, let's see here. Nature weakness. I think we'll go for that. I think that's good.
Here, Storm. iPad, get over there. Here, Storm. Stormy. Stormy, pay attention. Stormy, hey.
Yep. There you go. Man, oh, this is looking too good. Let's do... Oh, let's just focus on this first. Maybe we can kill it. Who knows? Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh man, I got confused. Ouch. Slowly dying of poison. Can I at least kill the Shork? Question mark. I don't think I'll have enough for it. I'm not gonna have enough for it. Let's just hit him with it one more time. I don't know, it did it now. Death by Stamina Devours. There you go. Alright. So, I think I just got 6 coins, yeah. I didn't achieve much for this fight. I should have done this one. I think this would have been the better fight. I should have done this fight. I wasn't paying attention. I thought this guy was going full speed on his Bella. It's team speed. That would have been a good fight, I think. Yeah, I just overlooked it. So that was bad. Why didn't I bring Baba Yaga? It's on my defense team. It's already on my like multiplayer defense team. So that's why I didn't bring it. I was just too lazy. It probably would have been a good choice to bring Baba Yaga. It probably would have saved me there, but I just didn't bring it. I got no luck with Kihaku so far. Same. Same. Passively same. I'm not getting lucky either. I got a bunch of football dogs and a couple rock trees. Cruxes. I got a bunch of cruxes and gridirons. Yeah, I think it was an alright effort. Oh, can I actually, did I actually score enough cells to rank up my Postagarth? It's a dark monster. No, I don't think it did. Epic cells. It's an epic monster. I got 95. I need more. Oh, I can also extract. I might have enough for rank. I think I have enough for rank Q. So that's neat. Do I not have it ranked up yet? Is that not a thing? No, I don't have it ranked up yet, so I'd have enough for the first rank up. Cool. I got it. Oh, that's what you got so far. You got an MC Boss, Musu, and an Eggnog. That's not necessarily good. Those are really long. Those are really long, cooldown days. There's a lot. They're worse than Light Spirits. That's just garbage. That's just a long cooldown time. There's a lot of cooldowns on this. I wish I had more coins to spend on you lovable discount times. So close, but so far away. I'll get there. I'll get there someday. Let's do some PvPs. And not lose them. It's very important that I don't lose the PvP fights. I need them W's. Let's see here. What do you have, sir? What are you packing? You're packing a Mountain Zuma, Lernian, and a... what's your speed? Oh, you know what? I didn't think I was gonna play with that because you're slightly faster than me. What if I brought... Here, I got an idea. This might be crazy, but it might just work at the same time. What if I brought my... This is one of the few monsters I actually have team speed on. We'll just see if this works. I think it's just a matter of possessing to win. We'll see if this works. I think it'd have a pretty good chance of clutching. Oh, nope. Nope, the answer's no. I'm on fire, burning to death. I'm just oodles and oodles of pain right now. AoE possession, go. I think I might still be okay. I think I might still be okay. If not, I'm even in a better spot. I'm in 1,000 times of a better spot right now. Oh yeah, I am just golden right now. I'm in a good spot, even though I'm burning alive right now. I'm in a really good spot because if I land this possession, it's gonna go straight back to him. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I won. I won now. The game's mine. The game is absolutely mine. 100% mine. I already did that, I believe. I collected gold before the stream. I didn't land as much DOTs as I wanted. Oh, okay, there we go. Thanks, Louie. Thanks, Louie. This is why running the mirror skill isn't 100% good idea on defense. It's just a terrible idea. Look at this. You can't tell me this is a good idea. See, he didn't build to protect it. He didn't build to protect that. And he suffers for it. Oh god, I am just being drained to death here. Are you possessed at the moment? Yeah, you're good. AoE stun. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna do it again too. If I wasn't burning alive right now, I'd feel 1,000 times better. Oh, I had the healing essence. Darn. My team is a race team, and how do I know a YouTuber has a team that is a bad race team, but he got 40 to 50 million points, and my team got 60 million second place? Oof. Oh, that's not good. He didn't, he's still able to stand up. Okay, but he's out of, he's out of stamina to do anything. I'm liking, my position in the moment. I seem to be winning. Oh, let's do that. Absolutely. Alright, so in all honesty, all I need to do at this point is, in all honesty, just kill that Lurnian and I win. That's my winning condition. Yeah, that's a game. Do you know the way, Dip? I do know the way. Do you know the way, my brother? My brother. Football, not soccer? Whom? Basically, I tried to think of a funny title. And I thought, hey, maybe I should incorporate the gridirons that I've been getting. I got like a bunch of gridirons on my hatchery at the moment, and I was like, hey, another country calls soccer football, and I was like, hey, let's make that the thumbnail. Bam. But yeah, I do know Dewey. I do know Dewey. Nice, you got Salamander, that's good. Let's see here. This guy isn't really running Deny. He's running just straight up Lurnian. He's running a Garces. I wonder if this guy's defense team is actually tanky. I'm kind of wondering that. I kind of want to just go... Let's do this. Let's just go Ukaduma. He's my team life monster. We'll just do that and see how this fight goes. I'll either win this fight or just die horribly. I think this was a good call. I think the team life was a good call. Because I can remove this. This isn't actually a problem. I think I did the good thing here. I did 100%. I did a good thing here. Because I'm going to AoE possess, probably get the Agursis and the, the support. And I think I'm good. I don't even think I need to do anything. I don't even think I need to do anything. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything. I'll just watch them kill each other. I'll watch them. Watch them kind of kill each other here. You guys kind of get to see kind of just all my complaints with Agursis and just the AOE. Oh dang, that's a good skill. That's the good one. That's the good of dodge skill. That avoids everything. That's really good. I might pick up one. That seems like something I'd want. That's a good defense monster. That's really good. She's got the good one. That's nice. Remember when I said I named my Alex Bone Boner? Yeah. I called him that because I don't know what else to name him. You also said that. You also said that. You also indeed said that. Oh, man. I think I've gone so see, I might just have gone just really accustomed to using Ukaduma. Ukaduma's so good. Love using this monster, man. So good. I see a lot of people walking around, running their Agursis with 2 speed. I see a lot of builds do that. And for the most part, that's good for, lower end players that don't necessarily have the speed to counter that. But if they can still possess you, and they still run the mirror, which is funny too. Excuse me. Because for the most part here, Agursis is getting a normal turn order in. However, he doesn't get to utilize the Vestifus that much. The point of Vestifus is, you're slower, and then you get more. They can't use any AoEs. The main point is the problem with the thing with Vestifus is if it's not like a possession. So as long as the AoE isn't a possession that gets launched back at you, like a deny, for example, it doesn't look pretty for you. However, everyone brings a possessor to an Agursis fight, so it's just not good. It's just not good for it. I think for my Agurs, my 130 Agursis, I'm not going to run Vesifus for that. I might run something else for it, but I don't know what yet. I think that'll catch a lot of people off guard. Because every single person's running Vesifus, and it's not done right. It's not done right, and people can just take advantage of that. I'll be that cool guy that doesn't run the mainstream move, run something completely off guarding, and then get the clutch win. I want that someday. I want that someday. Now, what should I, do it with? But yeah, this is also another thing, too. If you're running Hackster against an Agursis fight. This game's mine at this point. Just straight up mine. There's nothing you can do about it. Remind me of Ben 10 Alien, not the awful reboot. Ukaduma reminds me of Big Chill. Oh, yeah, Big Chill. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, this guy, I have him possessed the whole game. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. And if this guy's running mirror, then he's just gonna send everything back on himself. I can just keep hitting him, and he's just gonna reflect the stuff on him. That just doubles my damage on him. It's just not a good defense. And people don't defend it because they don't think it's that big of a deal. It's an extreme deal. It's easy to win. It's easy to win these kind of games. We're just gonna go for the precision here, possess, and continue winning. Yes. This guy can't do anything. This was the 50% AoE, and I still landed it. Because I have the precision up. And he's using Vesifus. Alright, I want everyone to watch this now, because he's gonna do it twice. He's gonna do this twice now. This would reflect back at Hackster, but since he's possessed, it's gonna just keep hitting him. See? That happens right there. I want you guys to take a snapshot of that and learn from it. This guy, that's not how you run Agrisis on defense with Vesavis. It's not. The guy didn't have anything that gives immune to possession. You need that. If you run that skill, do that. Now, not every single ward will allow you to do that. That's why I might not consider running Vesavis. But see, look at that. He does it on himself. That goes for any skill, like any monster that attacks him while Vesavis is up with a mirror. You're gonna hit him back. This is how good the logic is. Like, normally when people get that mentality of like, oh no, they have mirror up, I can't do anything. But then they forget that they have a possessor. It's like, wait, I can do that. I can possess you, and then it's just gonna go back on you. And if I miss anybody during that first AoE, I'm probably gonna hit you the second time. That's how that works. And it's dumb. You need to protect that, man. You need to protect that with your life. Protect that concept. Do you think Haxter is better than Alkane? I think Alkanine's faster than Haxter, so no. Like in all honesty, you can have like the most broken moveset in the game. If you're slow as dirt, it doesn't do you any good. That's kind of the controversy with Cryotan. Cryotan has huge controversy. He has one of the best denies in the game, but he's slow as dirt. he's a giant. He's got one of the best skills a denier could ever ask for. And he's slow as piss. Even when you're running, the 2 speed, it's just slow. It's controversial. People think, it's a really good deny skill. A lot of people think he's garbage because he doesn't have the speed to take advantage of it. I don't really know. In all honesty, in terms of the turn order, I don't really know if it matters if you run, because if you run let's say everyone's running X speed. Let's say like the rune stats didn't matter. Everyone's running the same amount of runes. Do you still get outsped by people running 3 speed? Is that a thing? And a lot of issue is too. That's where the team slot monster goes. So like team runes, like life runes, team speed. That's usually where that spot goes. Or like the extra guy monster. A lot of people like running team rune monsters, or just like extra guy monsters that do damage and DOTs. Cryotan doesn't really do that. Cryotan just denies. He's like a wad of meat that has a few deny skills, like 2 mega free skills, and then he just sponges damage, which is weird. I will say his moves kind of conflict what he does too, because as a meat tank, you want to take damage, you want to take advantage of your tanking, but at the same time you really can't because you keep mega freezing them. They're not doing anything to you. They can't move. You've literally strapped them to the ground. And you use the skills. It's a really, and honestly, Cryotan's a good stalling monster if you build him to stall. But since you're not building that life rune, I don't know. It's just got mixed reviews. It's something I'm gonna think about. I might not build him to speed. I might build him life, stamina, and speed, possibly. I don't really know. I just don't know if speed is the best option for it. It's the meta option. It's the meta option. People love running speed or team speed on it. That's the meta option. I just don't know how well that flies. It's something I need to test. I'm also crafting the legendary water monster in the nuclear winter maze. That's really good. I'm glad that you have him. That's really good. Would you consider a mirror defense if the monster is considered an abomination? Yes, absolutely 100%. Absolutely 100%. If it has abomination and mirror, that's really good. That's a match made in heaven. That is the best thing that could ever happen to it. Yes, abomination with mirror, that works. Anything that has immune to possession with mirror works. Like Vanitas. Vanitas has by far the best user of mirror in the game. Even though it gives him burning, I think the mirror lasts for 3 turns. It's dumb. I run him like with 2 strength runes and a life rune, and he just does oodles of damage. And he's not even using any skills at the moment. Like all the AoE skills, he just rebounds them back. He's one of those monsters in the game that doesn't really need to run full speed. I know that's crazy. Or like, a speed rune. He's just designed to, you can tank him. You can put a life rune on it and 2 damage and just tank and reflect everything back. And it's good. It's ridiculous. And you can just pair it up with monsters that can get rid of the bad things that it does. Like Invarv. Invarv, good example. Yamada's also a good example. I'd say Yamada's pretty good with it. Anything immune to possession that heals. That evade monster, that would be good. You don't necessarily have to get hit to reflect moves back. It's all about if they use the skill, that's getting reflected back. And that Nishant's Bodyguard is a good example of a good partner for that the Vanitas absolutely works. Because she's also immune to possession. And that's lovely. That's really good. However, it's not good. Like, if it's just plain possession, plain immune to possession, like for the natural trait, it's no good against Hackster or things with advanced deny. So Abomination's really ideal. Perfect. But right now, at the moment, I think Vanitas is the best user for it because he is immune to possession naturally, which is really good. Teskiga is super good. I've heard good things about that monster. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. So I actually have one more attack here. Obviously I like fights with Zyla because then I can bring Faraday, but this guy's also packing the Chimera. I don't want to mess with that too much. Unless I had the common consensus I'm going first. I can't wait to get my Faraday max rank. That would be so cool if I get that one day. Get him, like, fully done. That'd be amazing. That'd be a long time from now, and it'd probably be, like, old as dirt, but, that'd be cool if I get that done. Get him to 130. That'd be cool. This guy's running Hackster, a bunch of danger stuff. This one's good. This one's straight up good. So for this fight, I will run, here. Alright. This works. This is in my favor. I can straight up run. Well, actually, better yet, I think I'll do... Because this is going to die right away. I take that back. This is going to die. For this situation, like, I normally would bring the Hydrotilla, but that's just going to straight up die, I think. Depends if he brings the Strength Rune. But, what should I bring instead? I really just want to focus on staying... Well, that's really all I need to do to win. That's my only need for a winning condition, is to survive. So, I will bring... I know who to bring. Better idea. While it's not running life runes, it's still a good idea for that Thetis. Zelotus, bam. Perfect. This works. I have no regrets going in here. None. This might actually hurt, though. This first attack will hurt. This attack's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt immensely. Something's dead this turn. Something might die this turn. If it's the 50k bolts and it hits Silotus, it's done for. Static shocks. Alright, good. Oh, okay, that's mean. That was straight up mean. That was nothing but mean. So that needs to go. Let's kill this thing. Be gone, demon. And then I can just control. I could go for sap first. Okay, so I guess it's depending on what I really want to do at this point. I'll just go for the possession. Yeah. And then I just win. To a team... Oh, dude, I'm valuing the team life. Like, if you can pick your situations to just right, you can, bring team life monsters and give you that clutch survival you need just to win that turn. If you know you can win turn... If you can possibly win turn one, bringing team life isn't necessarily a bad idea. I think a lot of people are just used to winning first to just kind of discard the notion that team life could actually save you. I think it can. I think in some situations it totally can. And I can just heal with major healing essence. I love that. I love that item so much. It's such a good relic. There we go. That guy had a full team of max rank monsters and I won. With a level 100, a 105, and a 110. I feel pretty good about myself. That's a good question. I think it's based on luck. Where's Beefalo from the Titan event? I have it down here. It's not done yet. It won't be done for a while. I just don't have the food for it. This is one of the most adorable baby forms in the game. Look at that. That's so adorable. Was that a space hairball? I don't know what that was. That was gross, whatever it was. See, he's got mini abs. I bet a lot of you guys didn't notice, but this thing actually has abs. Like, especially if it, like, when it's fully evolved. You can notice it if you actually take the time to look for it. But it has abs. It's packing right now. It's packing a 4-pack. But when it like in a full form, it packs a 6-pack. What tunes on Alpha Caliviest? I don't know. Oh, you mean what moves? Runes. Oh, okay, runes. What runes on Alpha Caliviest? I think that's based on what rank is it. I kind of like it's one of those monsters. It's kind of dependent on what rank it is. A lot of people are just kind of going straight for a denier path. Which is alright. I mean, like, people want, in all honesty, people want more nature deniers in the nature category. That's what, it's like, it's the same thing with fire. People want fire deniers, people want nature deniers. Yeah, everyone just wants to kind of shove every single, like, have every single element with a denier, and that's totally understandable. But for what runes you should run with Alpha Clivius, I'd run him a team rune, like, if he's at 100, I would run him, you know, like a team rune monster, like my, just like whatever floats your boat for team runes, and then use them as like a sub denier. But if he's a couple ranks up, like 110 for example, or at least 100, if he's at least 105, you can branch out into different choices. And I think at 105 he can start doing a damage or a damage build. I think at level 100 he just doesn't have the power needed for damage roll. But if you rank him up at least once or twice, then you can build him damage. I think that's fine at that point. But I will say for at least 100, for at least level 100, you kind of just want to run him as your sub, your extra guy monster. I think that's his best path. I think he only has like one build too. It's like the 2 lifesteal skills, and the 2 deny skills, the single target deny and the AoE deny. He's got some really powerful deny, and due to the fact he can stun and poison at the same time. Basically, a nerfed version of Alkanine's AoE DOT. I like to think of it as a nerfed version of that. Ranking to 105. That's pretty neat. So yeah, once it hits 105, you can build it whatever you want. I think once it hits at least 105, you can start branching out. I love the cells from the Monsterhood event because I always get enough for a monster. Yeah. Actually, I'm actually crafting Carlo right now. That's how much I got. I got a lot from that event. I 100% agree with you. They give you a lot. And I think I'm going to have Alpha Clivius 2 at some point. And I think I'm going to make them like again, I'm going to have them at like 100. So I'm just going to build them completely as a team rune monster. Run them as my, sub. I'm not going to run him like mainstream deny. Personally, I think he's just too slow for nowadays stuff. He's just way too slow. 421 just isn't a good speed anymore for deniers. There's just too many things that are naturally fast. And given the fact I wouldn't give him really high-end runes at 100, it really doesn't do me good against things that are naturally faster to begin with and are running good runes. So I think running him as a sub, especially in terms of higher-end competitive scene, at the moment, in terms of like at 100, is alright. Running him team ruined. Be it team life or team speed. Whatever floats your boat. I can move him one more time. And I got the key. Got the key. Got the key. I think I can do feeding. I think I can feed something. Oh, what's this? I actually haven't taken the time to look at the... Oh my gosh. Tier rune slot select. No. Oh no, yeah. Oh god. Did she just change her hair color? That's so... Did she just do a magic trick? Alright, I need to look at something else. That's actually oh god, this is I wanted to look at something different. Give me something that looks like it has oh my god. Is this like 2 Island here? Okay, Razfist has something. It's like, oh god, get this guy a heart attack. What is up with this? What's my team name? I'm on Armor Gaming Alliance. I think we get Tudini, the space isopod alien. I forgot that last monster in the next cell monster would. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get Alpha Cliviest, you get Yamada, Beefalo, and I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I know you get Alpha, you get Yamada, you get Iso, Yamada, Alpha. What was the thing you said? Isopod. Oh yeah, 2D. Yeah, Yamada, Xylo. Yeah, I can't remember either. yeah. There was totally 4. Absolutely. Here, I can pull it up on my computer. Absolutely. And a second. Oh, this guy's actually level 30, so I'm spending a little bit more food than I wanted to. I just wanted to level up a bit. Tadinga. Let's go to Tadinga here. Monster Legends. Tadinga. Do. I hope this event doesn't necessarily ruin my chances of giving Living Forest during the maze event. I think it'd be really horrible if I didn't wind up getting Living Forest and I didn't even get anything from the breeding event. That's noteworthy. I think that would be really sad. Oh yeah, my hatchery's full. So I can't continue my attempts until that's done. Taringa. Not Tadinga. I said Tadinga, that's weird. Armor. And that's another thing too. I might like the whole the Nemesis dungeons are coming out too, and that might be like Talos. And that means I have to put Exerns on my VIPs to even get anywhere in that event. Alright, so the 4th monster is... Oh, yeah! The 4th monster is Gaia Nova. I don't think I like Gaia Nova all that much. In all honesty, okay, between me and you guys, I just don't think Gaia Nova is all that good. I'd rather use Tessaday. I think Tessaday is better. But that's just me. In terms of just their job of killing Voltic, I think Tessaday does a better job. I would just run Tessaday. But she is basically something you could use for Voltic fights too. I just don't think her skills are all that good. They're also on high cooldowns. I just don't think she's all that good. And her base strength is terrible too. I don't think her base strength was too high. I don't think Tessaday's was either. But I think Tessaday does a better job of what he does. That's just to kill Voltic. I don't like Gaia Nova all that much. No, honesty. I just fill her in the book, and then maybe hold a contest for that if I ever got 100 cells of her. Oh, there's also gonna be a cell shop. I'm waiting to see what kind of shenanigans are gonna be here, like the ×10 cells. I wonder how that works. That's looking pretty good. Like if you can straight up buy, let's say you can buy the same amount. I think so. That's 10, right? Well, I think you can click on it 10 times if it's the same price. Like if it's like 2 gems per 10 cells, that would you could buy it 10 times. Yeah, that'd be about 100 cells, right? Well, actually, that wouldn't be 100 cells. That would not be. That'd be. I don't know what that would be. Because normally, like the maximum, like the max amount any person gets is 30 gems at 20 cells, I believe, right? Yeah, 20 cells for 30 gems. So if it's the same, like 30 30 gems. How much can you get in a 10-pack? Is that... That wouldn't make sense. I think they're going to change it differently. Like, Selwood might be different now. I don't know if you can just straight up buy 100 cells for, like, 30 gems. That sounds crazy. I'm doing my math wrong. That just is like craziness. I just don't know how they're gonna do the numbers on that. But I'm interested in seeing. I'm also seeing some Zyofex in the background of that. So I wonder if by the time that comes out, the Monster Cell Week event comes out, for a very special prize. Well, what's the prize though? It says there's going to be, during Monster Cell Week, you can get 10 packs of, get packs of 10 cells in the lab for a very special prize. Is it prize or price? The monsters rotate quickly, so keep a close eye on them. I wonder how they're going to do that. I saw Armor talking about that. I wonder how they're going to do that too. Probably going to do 15 cells per 10, or maybe 12. I wonder how that works. That's a good point. Oh, 15 gems per 10. Yeah, they might do that. I imagine they bump up the gem price for 10 cells. I can see that. So that might actually be more expensive. I think in terms of long term, it might be more expensive. I don't really know. I gotta wait till this drops to 10. I like these to drop a lot lower than they are. A lot lower. It's 8 now, so yeah, it'll drop quite a bit. Because again, I want to be conservative, and I just want to go frilly nilly, dump 20 gems, and then try and then not get it. Still, you gotta be smart. And then I get my stuff. Good. We can do dungeon fights. There's more dungeon fights. Get that done. Well, they're probably going to keep it with the VIP rules. I don't think that's going to change. I think the VIP rules is always going to be the same. I don't think they're going to do anything different. I think it's just VIP exclusive stuff again. I think that's just how that goes. I don't see that ever changing. Based on the stuff that I had, I was able to clear everything but the last fight for hard. Like, so normal up to hard on the last node I couldn't beat, but I got mostly everything, and I think that's about like 25 cells of the given Nemesis monster. No, they changed the monsters in the dungeon too, so that might actually change in doability. It can get really hard at times if you're just forced to use VIPs, which you'll probably have to. But I'd say in terms of rewards, if you have access to the dungeon, they aren't necessarily bad. While you're not getting the VIP, you are getting good stuff. You are getting runes, you're getting food, and I think at least hard you get 5 Elementium. That's pretty neat. I got nothing for the breeding event. I can't even participate in 3. That's why I call a fail. I wasted about 20 gems. I'm sad. That is indeed sad to see her. I'm kind of nervous about dumping a bunch of gems on it because I really don't want to, because it's such a thing that I don't really think it's a good idea. Because yeah, you need it ranked up anyway. You need monsters ranked up anyway. Like, from where I'm at, 100 monsters just don't cut it anymore. It's neat to have them. I'd say it's just more so of a collection thing at that point in terms of breeding events. They either can be a good investment or just a total bombshell. Yeah. Yeah, but I've been hearing a lot of, like, in all honesty, I hear a lot of people really love the Nemesis dungeons. They love the difficulty in it. A lot of people would say it's the best fun they've had in, like, a year of Monster Legends. People love doing the dungeon, like the extreme dungeon. as a challenge. Armor especially loves the Talos dungeons. Absolutely. He enjoys them. He enjoys the extreme dungeons. I think those kind of dungeons are for people that really, really want a challenge. Like Dark Souls challenge. I kind of like to think the extreme dungeon is kind of like Dark Souls. It's doable, but very hard if you only have like 100 stuff. And I think, in all honesty, I think you need Xyla too. I think Xyla is such important for the whatchamacallit, the extreme dungeon. I think that's a must monster to have, and that's a specific VIP monster you have to have for it. I think that's what bothers me. Over 100, 1001 nights. I think that's an Aladdin reference. I think it is. Yet Faraday is spammed in it. Fun. They smoke crack armor. Don't care. He's short and cocaine. Don't care. He's short and cocaine. But he's enjoyed a lot. He's not the only one that enjoys the extreme dungeons. Other people enjoy it, and they don't even have 130. Like some of the people that don't even have the max rank VIPs enjoy the challenge, and since they are taking the time to do it and figuring out a strategy to win, they are getting the Nemesis monster. But I think a lot of the time, though, I think a lot of those players, though, are using Xyla, so that is a monster you have to have for extreme. You have to have Xyla, because she's just too good and too stupid not to use. She is a fundamental piece for the extreme dungeon, and you need to have it. And they also had to put. There's also a cost for doing that. It's not exactly a cheap event for them, because it's really weird to say this, but like he did tell me, like when we were setting up for a stream one time, that didn't go off because the apps beat us. The apps beat us. There was just too much conflicting apps for like Discord and OBS and Chrome and Firefox. But we were talking about it, and he said, well, I did get like the Nemesis monster. He did pick up Talos the Protector, like the magic monster. He has a really good runes now on Crab, like level 100. Like he can't really use the VIPs for a competitive scene because everything he fights is ranked up. That's why I don't use my VIP. Like a lot of people say I don't appreciate my VIPs, or I don't appreciate the exclusive stuff that I have. I can't use them for competitive play. It don't do me any good. Like I did say there are exceptions like Volgar. Volgar works occasionally because he's a support, but for the most part I can't use them. They're low level and they don't do enough damage to cover the stuff I'm dealing with. But yeah, he has a bunch of level 9 and 8 runes on monsters that he can't remove until he either extracts them or pays gems to remove them. But I think, in all honesty, I think for right now that's fine for him. And I think that's fine for other peoples that do the same thing, because they're going to be able to get all the VIP's Nemesis monsters for it. I think that's worth it if you're able to pick up every single VIP. Or not VIP, a Nemesis monster, by doing that. That's not a bad idea. You can have every single one in the game. But at the same time, though, I'm not 100% sure, because, like, at the same point, too, like, Nemesis monsters, they at least need to be ranked up 1 or twice to be really good, to be usable. You want those 4 skills. It doesn't necessarily do you any good to have each and every single Nemesis monster. Save for the ones that do, again, there are exceptions. There are exceptions to monsters that don't necessarily need to be at least ranked up. Supports, for example. I think supports is a good example. They don't really do anything but support. Samuel the Pig Carrier can be level 100 and can be still a huge help. I think that's a good example. Ruby's control is too good. Those kind of monsters, they don't necessarily need to do any damage, or so as long as they just get their turn in and do what they do best, I think that's fine. Those are just a few examples. Yeah, I already did the maze thing. Literally, Nox is the only real crutch in the dungeons. He's not the only one. Zala works too. In all honesty, I think it was like either solid damn, but you just want the monsters dead turn one. You can't let the fight go on forever. That's how I take it. You just don't want the fight to last for ages. You need them dead. And I think Zala and Nox, for example, are good choices. You just can't stall it. It's just not a good idea to stall it. Though Armor has won many games by stalling. Like he's used a lot of shields, a lot of healing, like Osir and Hydrock. Those are his most used ones. And then he runs Zala. And he runs Scar too, I think. He ran Scar. I think for the most part he was running Scar, Hydrock, and Zyla with the extra guy builds. Each and every one had a life rune. Like either 8 and up life rune. And he was barely surviving them. And he was able to get the magic talos for that. And I think that's cool. I think Armor's really cool for doing that. I think that's really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have anything else to do on here. Best extra guy. Oh, you mean in terms of... Oh, you mean as in like extra guy in terms of... Okay. So the extra guy is a universal term. I guess you could say it's a monster. In terms of extra guy monster, it's the thing that, usually builds whatever it wants. Well, most of the time it's the term for monsters that run each and every rune, like a life, strength, and speed, rainbow build. I think the best rainbow build monster, if it's not your like mainstream damage dealer, well, I think it's just outright damage. Like he can tank, he can do damage. I think Baragator is a great example. It doesn't even have to be your main damage dealer to just squash everything. I think Baragator is pretty good. It's a good thing we're ending the stream too, because it's like 5% left and I gotta charge my phone. But that's it for this video. If you have any questions about anything, let me know in the comments below. I love reading them. Or just want to say anything to me, or he made something for me. I love seeing stuff people made for me. And it's nice. I'm Dib the Awesome, and I'll catch you guys later.